What is going on YouTube? Today we're going to be doing a quick walk around slash build of my wife's 2023 Subaru WRX. Stay tuned. Now, before we get started, I want to just give you guys a little background on this car. I actually purchased this car for myself and I built it for myself. And what happened is my wife needed a new car, and the Maverick that you see in my other videos came in. I had ordered it and I ended up just picking that up and giving this to my wife. She needed a car. She loves driving manual transmission vehicles, and I think it suited her better than the Maverick. So I went ahead, gave it to her, and now this is what she daily drives. But a lot of people out there love these VB WRXs, so I figured I'd make a quick video of what I did to this one. So to start things off, I guess, this is a 2023 Subaru WRX base model. This is the base model. Just like you see in my other videos, I'm a fan of base model vehicles. I think it's the best bang for your buck. I'm not a big bells and whistles kind of guy, so this was perfect for me. Pretty much one of the first things that I did was get a new set of wheels for this thing. These are off of a 2015 to 2017 STi, and I think they look great on the VB WRXs. I picked these off Marketplace for like 500 bucks, and they were really well taken care of. I think one wheel had a little bit of curb rash, but it was worth it to me. Now, everyone in the Subaru world knows that the tires that come on these are absolutely trash. Unless you're living in California or Florida, you need to get a new set of tires. So when I got these wheels, they had those original Dunlops on them and they were absolutely horrible. So the first thing I did was put a new set of tires on it. These are Quatrac Pro Vredesteins, I think is how you pronounce it. They have a lot of really good reviews. They're an all-season tire. I wasn't going crazy with this quote-unquote build, and they get the job done for daily driving in the Cleveland area. These wheels are 18 by 8.5 plus 55, and the tires are 245 40 18s. I think they look sweet. I was gonna get another set of like really nice wheels for it, but I didn't really see the need to because it's a daily driver, and like I said, these fit the car really well. Now, I don't even know if I would consider this a mod really, but I changed out the front and the rear badges to the red Subaru badges. They're black and red. It just matches the car way better than the blue one. Obviously, if the car was blue or even gray or black, I probably would have kept the original one, but to me, the red just looks really good on the red. I might switch out the grille eventually, but I really think that it looks good, especially because the grille does match the color of the wheels. As you probably noticed, the windows are tinted on this car. I did 35% all around except for the front. I'm not a fan of tinting windshields. Even this at night is kind of hard to see out. I know a lot of people do 20% or even like a limo 5%. You can't see shit out of the car. I don't like that. I'm not a fan of that. This is pretty much as dark as I'll ever go. I think it cleans up the car a lot, and it doesn't look like a fishbowl anymore. Now, coming around back, the next thing that had to be done, because it's a Subaru, is an exhaust. This is a Remark Bosozoku Axleback exhaust. I think it sounds great. I think it looks really good. I like the whole JDM scene in the Bosozoku style. I think it's kind of unique. And when I saw these, I fell in love with them and I had to have them. It opens it up quite a bit. It's nothing crazy. It will wake the neighbors sometimes, just keep that in mind, but I think it looks awesome, and that's something I really wanted to get done with driving one of these around. It just makes the driving experience so much better when you can actually hear the car. And Subi life. So as you can see, the exhaust looks sick, but the other thing back here, like I said, the emblem was swapped out for the red Subaru emblem, and I also debadged the car. I pretty much do that on all of my cars. I just think it cleans up the rear end of the car a lot, just getting rid of that. I did consider getting the black emblem, at least just the WRX one, but for now, I like the clean look. So the biggest thing that I did to this car was lower it, if you couldn't already tell. I went with the H&R lowering springs because they have more of a rake setup. Now, the iBox, Aeroflow, they all claim to be an even drop, but every single picture that I see, it looks like more of a squat setup. Now, if you don't know what a rake setup is, that's where your front end is a little lower than your rear end, and a squat setup is where your rear end is a little lower than your front end. To me, the H&Rs look the best. I did a lot of research. I looked up every VB on every pair of lowering springs that I could find before I chose the H&Rs, but if you're going to go with one, I highly recommend these. The ride is really smooth. It's pretty close to OEM. It's nothing crazy, but just keep in mind you are lowering a car, so it's not going to be better than OEM. And I went with the lowering springs because this is a daily driver in Cleveland, Ohio. If you know anything about Cleveland, the roads are not that good. And to me, coilovers just didn't seem like a smart decision at the time. I did have coilovers on my BRZ back in the day, but that was a summer only car. I did not drive it in the winter, so it made sense there. But since this thing's gonna see some winters and see some crappy roads, to me, lowering springs were enough. So finally, the last thing that I did is get a compressive tuning top mount intercooler air shield. I have seen these intercoolers so beat up and banged up on all Subarus that this was one of the first things that I did. It's a super quick and easy install, just a bolt on this side and a bolt on that side. And it doesn't even protect everything, but it sure does make a huge difference. Now I'll get a quick shot of the interior as well. It's kind of getting dark out here, but at least you can see. This is the 2023, so it does have the dual screens. And there we go, 6-speed manual. Did come with the floor mats. There's the seats of the base model. So now I'll just do a quick walk around on the car so you can kind of see everything put together. Got the STi wheels. I love the red. I think it looks awesome. As you can see, even on this side, the front end looks a hair lower than the back end thanks to those H&R springs. Exhaust looking great. I'll do a quick startup as well. Sounds really nice. Like I said, it's pretty throaty. It's nothing too crazy, but I like the look of it. So that's why I went with that one. Did a lot of watching reviews and everything all over YouTube and the internet to pick that one out, but I kind of fell in love with the look, so that did it for me. Do another quick walk around here with all the lights on. It's starting to get dark, so I gotta wrap this up. I think these taillights are beautiful. Camera doesn't do it justice. So there it is, my wife's 2023 Subaru WRX and everything I've done to it. Let me know what you guys think of this so-called build. I just wanted it to be kind of an OEM plus build. I wasn't going for anything crazy. I don't even know if I would really call it a build. It's just simple little modifications that made the car look a lot better. There's a couple things that I'm considering doing to it in the future. If I do, I will obviously make some videos of it. I plan on making some more videos with this WRX. Let me know if you guys have one and let me know what you guys like about it. If you liked my little walk around, please like the video. Comment down in the comment section below what you guys think of this WRX. And if you guys have one, as always, subscribe. It really helps me out. And take it easy out there.